Hello. Hi. Hi everybody, welcome to iBruno. And today, as you can see, if you haven't checked out my other channel with Bruno and Jesus, today I decided that I would like to use this YouTube self-recording video, and I'm also doing it for this channel. But I actually thought what I would like to do with this one is I would like to make a playlist of a video once a week that's gonna be called Confessions from My Webcam. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, like, no one does it anymore. Like, everybody uses cameras and no one uses literally like the camera from their laptop over there, you see. So, I think it's a good idea. And basically it would be like kind of like my 2 minute rant, if you want to call it like that, where I just turn on the camera and it's like a confession. It's like you and me, and I'm just expressing something that it just might probably happen to me during the day or something like that. And I think it's pretty cool because afterwards you can confess to me what was it that happened to you on the same day. So it's like we can all share like the exact moments of random things that happen, like the one random thing that happened to you during that day where you're watching this video. And to me, basically, what's happened today, and it's pretty random, and it's actually something that I noticed is that uh, I took my dog Ginger. I took her to the doggy park, and we walked around my area for like a quite a long time. And we went to the doggy park, and she played with the dogs and things like that. And but especially this video, and what I want to say is that um how can I say this without sounding like a bad person? People with children on the streets. I literally realized, and if you have children, I am sorry, I'm not like, this is just my rant. It's like not a personal thing with you, it's just how I find it. And I think that parents nowadays with children, they just leave their children loose on the street everywhere. And there was me just thinking, I was actually taking my dog out, and she's a puppy. She's 8 months old. She's playful. She sees anyone and she just wants to jump just to say hi in a friendly way. It's not like she doesn't do it in an aggressive way. But I just realized that the parents, because they know, literally what was happening. I was passing by this uh, mom. She had her two children. I'm assuming because I was passing by a school, I was assuming that they were probably leaving or something like that. Anyways, as I was passing by with her, the mom is kind of like acknowledging the fact that I was passing by with Ginger, my dog, and we were passing quite close to her. I mean, I'm a conscious dog owner, and I'm aware that if I have my dog next to me, I'm not going to let her kind of like push or try to like even try to jump or approach the children because she's a baby right now. I don't trust her that much for her to not jump on children. That's why I just don't want to gamble to it, and I just don't let people approach her that much. This happened a couple of times that people come to her and she ends up like jumping on top of them, and it's a bit of annoying because she's like super excited and they're like, oh well, damn, I didn't think she would have this much energy. Yes. So basically, to go back into the story, I was passing by, and then the lady realized that I was passing with Ginger, and the children were like, "Oh, mommy, I want to go, and I want to I want to pet the dog and stuff." I'm like, the mom just said, "Just don't go." She just wasn't really even bothered. I noticed that she looked like she was maybe angry, or I don't know. She just had like a bad day or rough day, I guess. And being a parent, I'm assuming that is not an easy thing, even though, I mean, it's a bit different from having dogs, but you do have your days with dogs too. So, I mean, I can kind of understand. The thing is like, and this thing I realized this past, since I've had Ginger actually, parents tend to think and to take for granted the fact that legally, if a dog does something bad to your child, bites the kid or whatever, they can take you to court. Basically, like the children are untouchable. So if anything happens to the child, I maybe the dog, I don't know, try to be playful, kind of like grabs the child, or being silly because you're a puppy. Uh, I guess that they can sue you. And that's why I just don't even let people approach her and try to touch her, because I know she won't do it in a bad way, or she wouldn't like bite, but it was a bit of an annoying thing. But I just realized that she was like completely fuck free, like whatever. I mean, just if you want to jump, like I felt the attitude was like, if you want to jump on top of the dog, go for it. But if the dog tries to do something, I just like, I literally, you're the dog owner. You know what I mean? I just felt that uncomfortable, kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna bother to actually tell my children, no, don't go to the dog and blah blah blah. Just like I will let them, I will allow them to go and jump on top of the dog, and whatever your dog reaction is gonna be, if it's a bad reaction, then you're gonna be the one for it. And then let me tell you something, it's absolutely stupid and wrong to do something like that. Parents nowadays, and I know I'm generalizing, I know there's parents out there that are very like the they educate their children and they're thoughtful, but the ones that I've come across with here have absolutely like no respect whatsoever. And I'm just like, I'm shown respect by having my dog on the leash and walking on the street with my dog on the leash, and don't allow, like, I keep a distance between the people when I'm walking on the street. So, but the parents do not care, like literally, they just don't want to bother. They're like, they have this thing of, oh yes, I'm protected. I have like the laws on top of me if your dog reacts in a different way. But I'm gonna let my child jump on top of your dog and do whatever he wants to do to the dog. That's why it's like I've seen it and it's happened. They tend to like even allow that to other dogs. I don't let my dog, like as soon as I see a child coming up to my dog, I just say, oh, I see her reaction, but I tell the parents like she's gonna jump. So get your get the children away from the dog because they're gonna jump. Because children are clumsy. It's the same thing like she would be with a grown-up person. She's clumsy, so she jumps on top of the person and stuff like that. That is the reason why I'm like, can you not even like, I don't understand. But that was like I didn't argue, or it was not like it didn't get to a boiling point. But this is like my today's confession, like this is my week's confession. This is like today was actually a realization that some parents don't care and this happens not only like with dog owners, it happens with anything. It happens like a child like running towards a car. It happens a child in a store, a child in a shopping center. Like it's a matter of education, and this is like insane. Like some parents don't know how to educate their children, and and the base of respect and keep your distance and respect everybody around you, whether you have a fish in the hand, whether you have like a parrot, whether you have like anything. But this new, like, I don't know, I'm assuming this is like parenthood, and no one's ready for parenthood. I know no one's ready because no one's ever ready for anything. Newsflash. But it's not caring towards the people around you. That is the fact. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. And that is my weekly rant. Basically, I just let it out on here. I don't know if you share the same thoughts as I do. If you do, let me know on the comments below down there. And let me know what has been your week, like the most random thing that's happened to you on the week, or your week confession, if you wish to call it that way. Um, as I said, this is my opinion. This has nothing to do with whatever the world thinks. It's what I think and how I see it. And this is what's happened to me today. That it got to that point actually, because it's like since I started, like since I had Ginger, which has been like 8 months, it's been a series of events that's escalated up to that point that today I was like, you know what, I need to let this out. I was like, I'm gonna create this new corner here. Like I'm filming it with my webcam. It's like my confession, and I'm letting this out. And I honestly, I respect everybody's opinion, but this is my opinion, and that's what I think. I am a really cautious dog owner. I'm respectful, and yeah, that's what I think about it. What do you think? Let me know. Bye.